Oh, hello, people. My name is Kale Boss. The only boss. Oh, wait, what else? Have you heard? Wait, do you know that Tap Tap Send is live in Texas? Oh, you didn't know? We went to New York. Now we are live in Texas. So people in Texas and around, all you have to do is to download Tap Tap Send. Yes, Tap Tap Send has become the most unique, secure, and fast way of sending money across the world to your loved ones anywhere. Okay, so download Tap Tap Send on Google Play Store or App Store, and when you're in Texas or around, you just have to put in the code TXGH. What did I say? TXGH, and you get $10 for your first transaction you make. Mahama media, Texas, you drew ho. Very soon we'll conquer everywhere. Download Tap Tap Send now on Google Play and App Store. Tap Tap Send. It's secure, convenient, easy, and fast.
Abeka Group of Companies and Sammy Flex TV presents September to Remember. And in September to Remember, Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. ATM wakonya na oni yako Dubai. Na wako shewe nisu adie. Na fe ya sansu adie niabo. Na yebeko tour places biti se Desert Safari, Dubai Frame, Atlantics Water Park, Dubai City Tour. Na fe yacht party nsu tietia. Na ya sansu party in the cloud. ATM mayen komani ya mekanchiro. Da be ya September to Remember. Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. Na ya basu 24th September. Dikosi 29th September. Annie. Enti for any reservation. Anasen chirichirimu bia. Any fresh huma true for we. 0243 514732. Ana plus 971 559 494061. Proudly sponsored by Sankofa Restaurant, Taste Africa, Ohineba Jimai TV, and Afe, Edike Media. September to Remember Dubai tour with Sammy Flex. Ebeye kikim.
It looks like the second part of Sarkodie's JAMZ tour, as in the world tour, is not looking that beautiful after coming back to Ghana to help bury his late lawyer, Cynthia Kweku. May her soul rest in perfect peace. Looks like after that, things have not been smooth for one of Africa's favorite rappers, and I'm talking about Sarkodie in this particular case. Looks like the tour, after the break, has not been able to get back on its feet again, and as it stands now, reports from left, right, and center, they are not looking good, if you ask me. As it stands now, promoters who were supposed to continue from the first half into the second half, most of these promoters are sad. Most of these promoters are worried. Most of these promoters are troubled because of the constant cancellation, postponement, or rescheduling of these shows or stops by Sarkodie. And I'm here feeling a little bothered. I'm here feeling a little worried because as to why and how these things are happening, it's still a problem. The other day when I was having my Sammy Flex Connect, talking to my people, it was mentioned in there. And later, I got information from one of the promoters calling me that as it stands now, there is information out there that Sammy Flex is firing, blah, 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 boom, 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 and that because of that, I should cease fire. I asked myself, what kind of fire? What kind of fire pan is someone talking about? Now, if I am a news person and things come out and I have to make an opinion and someone says Sammy Flex ceasefire or Sammy Flex don't talk, as a matter of fact, I don't get them. So let's do it this way. I'm sure we have all been following every progress of any artist. And as it stands now, Sarkodie's JAMZ World Tour, Sammy Flex TV, and on Sammy Flex platform. Personally, I've spoken about it several times. So I don't know why it will get to somewhere that someone will think that, oh, now you cannot talk about it. All the good things that has come out from the tour, personally, Sammy Flex on this same platform, I've talked about it countless times. So when did we get to now I cannot talk about it? I cannot talk about it because of what exactly? So many of the things happening are not even things that are hidden. They are things in the open. Because in all these cases, Sarkodie himself has been coming out to put information out about these concepts, how they are going, the good and the bad in all these cases. So if I also talk about it, someone thinks I am throwing fire, so I should reduce the fire. I don't get it. Because when it was going well, on this platform, I've discussed it, reviewed it. Sometimes with my people, sometimes alone. Allow me to be a journalist. Don't let me be a fan. Allow me to be a journalist. And that is what I'm doing here on Sammy Flex. That's why I keep saying that here, the real things in the showbiz space are the things we talk about. Many of them we've mentioned here, they've proven to give results, positive results to the people. So, knowing that the Canada stops, that is over, and Toronto failed because of reasons that I've told you I'm still investigating. In fact, the last time I checked what I heard, I still want to confirm from the other side because I don't want to believe it is that alone. The last time what I heard, I don't want to believe it was that alone because it did not sit well with me. Knowing that an agreement was reached somewhere in July and in September, in August, we could not solve the problems some way for me. But let's do it this way. So, knowing that that was sorted, he couldn't enter Canada. But for America, we were so sure he has been entering America in and out, so he could go. And the fact that even his team members are waiting for him in America, we knew that was a done deal. Whilst thinking that was a done deal and waiting for the concert to happen, we woke up with some of these stories. One, Sarkodie himself posted on his timeline on Facebook as well as his Insta story. And he said, so I missed my event in Detroit due to Delta Airlines. And he mentioned them 3 times. Delta Airlines, Delta Airlines, Delta Airlines. He mentioned them 3 times in the post. He tagged them. He did not just write it. He mentioned them, tagged them for them to know, you guys are the cause of me not being able to get to my destination in America for my Detroit show. Let's continue reading. Delta Airlines doing an emergency landing on an island in Portugal yesterday. And we need to thank God. According to Sarkodie, it was an emergency landing on an island in Portugal yesterday. Shatawale says we should pray. Many people are insulting him. Why should we pray? Sarkodie says his plane made an emergency landing. When a plane makes an emergency landing, it is no joke. Just so you know. We hear that a plane complained about some gas, blah, blah, blah. Let's continue reading. It says, it was unfortunate, but I know these things happened. So I wasn't tripping, even though they communicated poorly and didn't have the courtesy to update us on exactly what was happening. Sat at the airport for about 6 hours, and from complaints from passengers, this isn't new with that airline, especially from this part of the world, Africa. They keep sending these week-old flights, business class almost same as economy, to pick us up, knowing very well they are not safe but still risk lives. We almost landed on the ocean, but thank God we tagged the island safe. Now listen to this point. If you have been taking this as a joke, if you think some of these things shouldn't call for prayers, then listen. He said, we almost landed on the ocean, but thank God we tagged that island safe. So imagine if they had gone straight into the ocean. Do you know what was going to happen? Do you know what was going to happen? It would have been a sad story for Africa, for the world, and for Ghana. It says, no compensation, nothing, and our bag still on the island. Moving forward, I wouldn't want to tarnish a business, but hopefully they see to this problem and resolve it. And to my fans in Detroit, I'm very sorry, and we're working on making it up to you. Now, listen to this. Sometimes it is not easy to be in the shoes of these artists. Personally, I want to believe Sarkodie has not even been in good spirits ever since he came to support the funeral of his late lawyer. I want to believe he has not been good. He has not been in good spirit because I heard that lady was really, really very close to Sarkodie, and Sarkodie even has said it that there are some things that he would have done that if the lady exists. or if the lady is living, maybe he wouldn't have done it. So that should tell you how important that lady was to Sarkodie. So right after that, it is so obvious that his psyche, his demeanor, and everything will not be the same again. So movement would even be hard. And on top of it all, when maybe a core member or core members of his team are even in the US of A waiting for him to go through these processes alone, because maybe they will be saving cost or something. Because imagine all of them flying down here and flying back here. It is money. It is money. The little that they've made from the toss, they will come and spend everything and throw it away again. That will not be the right thing to do. So that is how they are handling the situation. And as I talk to you guys, I think it is high time we always follow things right. I sit here and I feel pains for both the artists and I feel pains for the promoters as well. Now, the artist feels that he's disappointed his fans, and that is true. Exactly what he said in this particular piece. The promoters also feels that we have also failed our people. They've disappointed their clients, and that is also another problem that we are all trying to solve. Unfortunately, it is what it is. We are hoping that they will be able to solve it so that other dates that they have, they will be able to execute it. Because if it doesn't go that way, we will always sit here, blame ourselves. Our people are not coming to events. Our people don't buy tickets to come for events. And it is out of some of these things. Our artists, they go through a lot to do what they are doing. For, like I'm saying once again, Sarkodie might not be in the best of form in terms of emotions because of what he has come to see. And now he has to go back again to continue. It is not easy. It is not a joke. But he has to do it. Now, let me talk about this finally. Sarkodie is a respecter of brands. That's why, after mentioning Delta Airlines, he said he wouldn't want to destroy anybody's image. But unfortunately, whatever has happened to him, I know it will cost him. Whatever has happened, I know it will cost the promoters. Money, time, resources, investment, trust, so many things, including the Sarkodie himself. But who is taking the blame? The airline, who is supposed to do what they were supposed to do right, according to them, they are not even communicating right. They are doing everything that they want. They are just messing people's business, because it's not only Sarkodie who will be affected. Someone might lose a business. Someone might lose a job. Someone might lose an opportunity because you have to be here. You couldn't be there. You are not serious. Let's give it to the next person who is available. You are unavailable, like Davido said in his song. And at this time, all these things in our industry, my brother, like I said, we should do it right. Those who are supposed to deliver their services, if they are not delivering right, let's come together in unison and bash them. In fact, if you go under the post of Sarkodie on Facebook, you read comments there, and so many people are complaining about Delta Airlines. So many people. It is not just one person. So many people are complaining about Delta Airlines. On the day, I could realize Sarkodie's frustration, posting constantly on his stories, including putting out this video in which he was dressed in that ninja form. Let's watch this video and we run away from here.
It's really crazy, guys. Been out here for getting close to like 6 hours. We had to literally land on an island somewhere in Portugal. And I'm supposed to be in Detroit tonight. It's crazy. Hopefully I make it, but it's not looking good. Sorry, Sarkodie.
Yeah, so Sarkodie used this video to say sorry to promoters, to patrons, and to everybody who might have been affected one way or the other by his absence. As it stands now, this is a sad one, and we wish that it won't happen again. To Team Sarkodie, be strong. To Team Sarkodie, always make sure we are on time in doing some of these things. Maybe a little movement earlier than Friday could have also saved the situation. Because I know Sarkodie might be having other responsibilities here in Ghana, but knowing the situation we have on our hand, knowing you have to be connecting flights here and there, a little movement some day or two before could have saved the day. Unfortunately, It has happened. We pray that, just as he said, they look for the rest of the solutions to sort the issues as early as possible. Then we can do this again. How about those who are suggesting that if so, then Sarkodie should get a private jet? I also read comments under that particular post, and I saw many comments like that. Oh, so if planes are doing this to Sarkodie, then why is Sarkodie not buying a private jet? You guys should take your time. Take your time. At least, even as babies, they sit, they crawl before they start stepping. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Then they'll start walking, then they can run. Don't force Sarkodie to buy private jet at the moment. He's not gotten there. Relax. If he gets some good promoters who would want to invest in flying him because of some of these things and they think they can pay for private jet, they can do it. But at the moment, nobody should push Sarkodie to buy a private jet yet. He's not there yet. Take your time. There is time for everything. Time for investment, time to reap. Not too long ago, that was when I saw the guy who did the Kingston, something. Is it Sean Kingston? That's some young boy like that. Yeah, good. Okay, then that's Sean Kingston. It is not long ago that I saw he said he's bought his first private jet or so. Not long ago. I think it will not be about 4 months or 3 months ago. That was when, look at when he released those times. Beautiful Girls, that song. And today, this year, that was when I saw him post that, finally, my private jet. So take your time for Sarkodie. That time will surely come. My name is Sammy Flex. This is the editorial. We are not against anybody. We are not bashing anybody. We are not firing anybody. We are sharing information. And this information will go a long way to caution all of us, to guide us, so we don't make continuous mistakes. Be safe, because I am safe. I'm out of here.